Leave your paper down there. Cool. All right. Great deal, great deal. All right, cool. So, by the way, if you look beyond there, it says Bianaka, Shrigara, all these like really weird words underneath it. Those words are Sanskrit. And the reason why, we won't really go into this too much today, we'll just focus on the emotion. The reason why do you think they say, instead of using the word fear, like this word, Bianaka, they say to use that word instead of the word fear. Why do you think we use these Sanskrit words instead of just the regular English words for the emotion? Yes?
They sound cooler.
They do sound cool. Sanskrit does kind of sound cool. There you go. One big reason is because when you think fear, ready, go, and fear, or go ahead and sad and go, there's a stereotype to it, right? Go ahead, be sad and go. So you think, okay, well, based on what I've seen in films and what I kind of know what sad looks like, and you start doing the stereotype of sad, the stereotype of, like, the stereotype of rage, right? Clenched fist, that all sounds like a human form of the Incredible Hulk. We take the English words out of it to remove the stereotypes away from it. It allows you to create your own sense of what that emotion is. Not the stereotype, but what yours is. All right, cool. All right, so let's go ahead. So we're going to practice jumping in. Now, here's how you jump into every square. The breath is really important. We're going to work on basically the enteric nervous system. That's just the internal, nervous system. So what you're going to do is, basically, here's what you do. When I say go, what you do is you're going to jump into the ground with your feet kind of into the ground. Usually we do this without socks, but it's hardwood floor, so. As you do that, I want you to I'm going to say an emotion, I want you to think of a memory or something that really caused that emotion to happen big time, right? To make that emotion. I want you to get that pit, right, in the pit of your stomach. Then what you do, you come up and go, let that emotion stretch that feeling down to the bottom of your feet, top of your head as it goes. I want to change it, keep your eyes closed. Let change your emotion, your movement a little bit. Keep your eyes closed, though, at the beginning. Why do you think I suggest to keep your eyes closed? I said this 2 weeks ago, too. Yeah. Focusing. I don't want you looking at other people and go, oh, they're doing that, because it should all look different, because you're all different. It should look the same, totally. And another, so we're going to do that. So let's start with, and for right now, no noise as well. So I'm going to just add the physicality and the noise. What we're going to do is we add the physicality first, then the movement, then the noise. We add the noise last because sometimes if we add the noise first, people end up saying, instead of me, I'm angry, like that, like angry, instead they kind of go, I'm angry! Like really, because physically you look like you're in a library. So, a lot of people substitute emotion with their voice. I'm going to be emotional with my voice, but my body is going to be like a robust. So, okay, so let's go ahead and do that, right? So when I say go, you can jump all the way into the ground. I want you to push into the ground, and then feel it. Wait till you feel it in your stomach. Keep your eyes closed. And then push up. And when you push up, I want to really hear that voice. I really hear that breath. Right? This, believe it or not, is, and I know you're like, oh, it's 30 minutes, come on. The breath and pushing to the floor is really important. Because there are a lot of times where people don't get this down, and we get weeks into doing this, and they're like, I feel nothing, because they didn't get this down first. Right? If you don't get this down, but you keep doing this, it's like the equivalent of me buying you a bunch of wood and saying, all right, I'll be back in a month, build a house. You know what I mean? Make sure you get these foundations first, okay? Okay, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Feel it first. Once you feel it, then push up with your breath and let go of the bum, feet, top, head. I want you to really hear that breath, though. As the breath leaves your body, it allows that go to the bum, feet, top, head. I want you to feel it in your shoulders, right? Feel it in your forehead. Keep your eyes closed. Feel it in your arms. Feel it in your legs. Right? You should feel that tingling. You should feel that all over. That little part of your stomach all the way down the bottom. Okay, jump out. Okay, what I just realized is I didn't say an emotion, so I don't know what you were. Be something! Alright. Be something. good. I am everything. All right. I am sad.
Shut up.
Okay, how about this? Let's do laughter. Okay? Laughter. Cool. Okay, ready? And I want to really hear the breath out too, okay? Ready, and go! Feel it first. Don't come up till you feel it. Then once you feel it, stretch it out with the breath. I want to really hear that breath. Keep your eyes closed. On the feet, top. Yeah, what'd you feel? What's your body feeling, huh? Don't just do it in your face. I want you to feel your shoulders, right? That stomach. Oh my gosh, that back. Don't do sound. I don't want to hear sound. Just do it physically. Don't do sound. And jump out. And by the way, when I say jump out, just go ahead and jump out the emotion. So, and that's, by the way, today, guys, as we get going, I know it's not going to be, it's not, a lot of time in plays, you have to go from emotion to emotion to emotion to emotion. And so it's really important to say, okay, I'm sad, I'm sad, I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm happy. If you're like happy, 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 you're supposed to be on sad, right? But you still have that, oh, I'm still doing the happy thing. So when I say get out of the emotion, make sure you just drop it, okay? And that's really important to me because when we get to anger and sad, it's important that you just let go, okay? Really important. Okay, now what I want you to do, and I want you to think of a moment that this really affected you, okay? Now I want you to do rage. No sound, just physicality, okay? And keep your eyes closed. It doesn't matter what other people look like. What do you look like, okay? Here we go. And don't come up until you really feel this. And let it affect you. I want to see it affect you physically. Once it affects you physically, and you think you have it, then you can add a little bit of motion, right? So wait till you totally have it, then maybe add like a little bit like a hand thing, or and change the breath according to how you feel. Okay, here we go. Rage. 3, 2, 1, go! Wait till you feel it. Start with the breath. Really feel that stretch in your body. Don't just come up. Get that stretch. Let it change your body. I don't want to see stereotype. What do you feel? You're angry. You're not happy. And I think you think of that moment. Can you turn the volume a little bit to it? 1. Don't want your noise though. 2. 3. Jump out. Cool. All right, good. All right. So, by the way, this, like everything in acting, isn't about being perfect. It's about just trying. If you're able to get this entire thing down, spot on in 3 hours, congratulations. Yeah. You're like one of like 500 or something. You know what I mean? I actually taught this 2 years ago. They actually had me come down and teach it at SPA. And even at SPA, a lot of those like senior students down at the Salt Lake School of Performing Arts, with some of that tougher stuff, it takes you a while to really get into it. So, okay, now let's try disgust. Okay, here we go. Jump into disgust, right? Okay, and remember, think of a time that you were disgusted, not only like, oh, that was horrible, but when you have you ever been like disgusted with somebody? Like, I can't. Why'd you even do that? You said you would do one thing, and you did another. That doesn't, why do you always do this? And it's beyond anger. It's like disgust, it's like frustration, disappointment, just like, come on. Or really, if you ever had food poisoning, that's disgusting.
That's quite.
Yeah. That's, yeah. Okay, ready? Disgust. So here we go. I really want to hear the breath this time. 3, 2, push on the ground. 1, and go! Feel the pit of your stomach. I'm going to the pit of the stomach. And slowly start coming up. Keep your eyes closed. Stretch that with the breath. Let your body change to what that is. Let your body change to what that is. Shoulders, chest, back. What on your body isn't that emotion? There's something on your face that you think isn't really affected by it. There's something to keep the whole body involved. Huh? All right. And jump out. Okay, good. Okay, good. By raise hand, how many have kind of felt that a little bit in their body a little bit? Okay, cool. Here's the key. Focus on the breath, really focus on the stretching, right? Okay. And again, as you find, and here's the weird thing, as you start coming up, you're going to find that your tempo of breathing changes. Stick with that tempo. Because that tempo will lead the parts of your body that aren't feeling it to start feeling it. You know what I mean? You're going to find that once you start coming up, your tempo, I notice people's tempo of breathing start changing. Faster, slower, heavier, like lighter. Just keep with that, and it'll allow you to start getting into it more. Okay, sad, okay? All right, and this is something. Loss, abandonment, unknowing, you know. Maybe the fact that you had to move, or you lost somebody, or something, okay? All right, so just take a moment, and I want to close your eyes for a second, okay? The difference between loss of boxes and emotional recall is using your memory as a token to use every single time you're on stage. This allows that memory to create a physical inventory within you to remove that emotion, to remove that memory, so that you can have the emotion that you can utilize physically, the true emotion, without using the memory overlay. So think of a time. Once you think of that time, right? There's the event that happened, and there's that one moment in the event. That one moment, it lasts 2 seconds, and it hits you. And in that one moment, your whole body feels that loss of that moment. Later on, you get past it. Before then, you're thinking about that 1-2 second moment. It's right there. Right there. Okay? Thinking of that? You sad, ready, jumping in, ready, and go! Think about that. Stomach, spine push top. Don't come up with the breath, stretch it out. Change the body. What were you in that moment? How were you in that moment? And jump out. Okay, all right. Oh, okay. And jump out. What's going on? All right. All right, here. Okay, you okay? You okay? Okay, all right, okay. All right, cool. Sometimes, by the way, as we get going with this,
Totally normal.
huh?
Totally normal.
Yeah, there are some people that when you really open up to it, have a hard time coming out of it. And that's fine. Just take a moment to come out of that a little bit. We had a student in one of our classes, Evan and Kylan, who kind of had this rage about things happening in their life and just hid it away. Years. And they were doing okay. About week 3, week 4, they both got in the same fear one, and it just happened. And they couldn't. It took a while to get out of it.
It was kind of, yeah.
That was,
Very intense.
it was, yeah. But they got, what it is, they were able to get past that. That's something in their life that was a block. They got past it. So. All right, cool. Okay. So are we all good with how that goes? Okay. Let's try, okay, so I want everyone to go ahead and sit down. So sit down just right there. Okay, or on the floor, I guess, anywhere you want. So you guys can just sit down right there. By the way, not to be like, oh, but good job. Because seriously, the thing is, you can't fool an audience. You can't. There are people in their 50s and 60s working in New York on Broadway that will tell you that. You can't fool an audience. If you do not feel it, the audience knows and they won't feel it. You have to feel it. You have to feel it right there. It's really important, all right? Okay, so let's go ahead and what I'm going to show you is kind of what each, what ones look like when you jump in, what it kind of looks like. Let's see. Hey, can you come on back here? Let's just scoot back here real quick. Okay, cool. Ian. Yeah. So Ian has done this with me a couple years ago. We did a play, The Miracle Worker, which is a really serious play. What grade were you when we did that?
I was in 7th.
Okay. So, high school play, not a middle school play. And there was some heavy stuff, people losing, and it just, you know. And you had to have some really serious emotions. So we went through this for about a couple weeks or something?
We did it for about a month.
Okay, yeah. All right, so here's what, so I'm going to show you what it kind of looks like, then we're all going to get up and start practicing. Okay? All right, great. Now here's the deal. One or two of these emotions are going to be foreign to you. I hate that. I hate that. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to, like, yeah. Oh my gosh. Why am I here? Don't skip that. Because I'm telling you what, you might get the chance of a lifetime. You might audition for something in hell and you got it. 8% of the time on stage, you have to be in that emotion. And you didn't allow yourself to learn that. Now it's a problem. So, all right. Okay, really quick. So, first off, I'm going to show you, let's see. Let's do wonder and awe first. We'll do wonder and awe, disgust, and sad. Cool?
Yep.
You got the, okay. Takes a lot of energy. By the way, this class will make you exhausted. You'll see the second half of it. You'll be like, oh my God. All right. Here we go. All right, ready? Oh, yeah, that's it. Wait, sorry. I was so pumped. Okay, ready? So, wonder. And we're also going to learn degrees, too. I think we're going to learn degrees. Degrees are 1, very subtle, to 10. The biggest one you can do. Right now, we're just going to start at 10 to get into it, right? Okay, wonder, just at 10. Ready? And go. Okay, jump out. Oh, okay. I didn't say die out, I said jump out. All right. Okay. Really quick. First of all, a lot of people don't know this. Plays aren't about lines and blocking. They're about emotions. So really quick, you just saw this. I didn't tell you who he was, I didn't tell you what it was about or whatever. There's kind of a story behind it, right? Something that happened. By raised hand, somebody tell me what you just saw. What happened? Did something happen? What?
He was just standing there amazed at something. We don't know what it was, but we saw that he was in wonder. He was amazed at something. Let's say he went to maybe an amusement park and he saw the Scooby ride. That might be what he was doing.
All right.
We have no clue.
All right, cool. So what it is now go over to discuss. Now here's what's going to happen. He's going to jump in. What I want you to do is I want you to look at this. And I want you to try to say, off of what he does in here, I'm not saying, who is he? What's going on? That's it. Okay, just think about it. Okay, ready? And go! Right? Hey, jump out. Okay, really quick. All right. Who was he and what was going on?
So he was like a teenager going to McDonald's and saw what he was eating and said,
She just won.
So sad.
She just won.
McDonald's was great when I was in high school. That's so sad. What happened?
He used real food.
It was almost like the 80s too, probably. All right.
Okay, so I think this person, and he saw cannibals eating people, and he was just so disgusted.
So what goes on in that mind of yours?
Well, I mean, I would be disgusted by that, so.
I just thought.
So here's the thing. One is, you could probably take multiple interpretations of it. And two is, really, it's important to do things authentically, and because what happens is people bring their own interpretations to what they see sometimes. Okay, so, all right, now come over here. All right. Now, sadness, okay? Now, what you do now is really important. This one is really important because this is about focus. When after he's done, we're going to pull the number ones up, and we're going to put you somewhere, and you can jump in and do that. And the key is, when you start off, keep your eyes closed. Once you get in your body, number one, get in the body. Number two, get the breathing going. Number three, get a little bit of motion going. Then once you have that, number four, add a little bit of voice. Add the voice last. If you add the voice first, your body will go, oh, you're doing the work. I'll hang back. You go ahead and tell me angry. I'm angry. You're not. You're not. I saw high school do Les Mis last year. That's all that was. I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. No, you aren't. You aren't. You're memorized with your lines, but that's it. Okay, Sam. Ready? And go. And jump out. Okay, good job, yeah, good job. We got it. All right, group number one, come on up. And stay, and here still, don't walk through boxes. So group number one, get people that are number one, stand in front of one of these boxes. Go, this is one of them. Okay? All right.
I'm not doing that.
And by the way, don't walk through the boxes. I'm throwing you out a window. It's okay. Yeah, you want to get one job. All right. By the way, another thing, don't worry about avoiding emotions. Oh, I can do that. I can do this. Because trust me, we're using something called round robin. It doesn't matter when you start on, because eventually you're going to get to something.
You're going to do all of them.
Yeah. Okay, avoidance is not an option. All right, here we go. When I say, so I want you to think in your head of something for this. Okay? For right now, I want you to keep your eyes closed. Because it's about you getting into that. Don't add voice for right now. Okay? Okay, ready? So you see the one that's in front of you, right? Okay, go ahead. See the ones in front of you. Close your eyes. Keep that. Okay, ready? And, oh, wait. What's your name? Oh, open your eyes real quick. What's your name?
Sherman.
Oh, take off your jacket. The only reason why I say that is just because if you have jackets on and stuff, believe it or not, the biggest enemy to this is distractors. I've seen people be in the emotion 100%, and all of a sudden they're tugging at their shirt because doing this or doing that, all of a sudden it takes them out. Because it's something that isn't for that. Okay, having that, right? Close. Okay, so you got one for that, right?
Okay.
Don't add voice. Ready, and go! Feel the stomach? Once you think you have it, come up with a breath, stretch it, keep your eyes closed. Pour throughout your body. Let's change your body. Four walls around yours. Just focus on you. Jump out. Okay, now go to the box to your right, like a clock. Right. That's not what I meant, because apparently I don't know my way from my left, but that's fine. That's okay. That's not on you at all. That's on me. All right. Okay, here we go. So, okay, ready? Look at the one in front of you. Get it in your mind. What's going to get you there? That 2 seconds. Not the stereotype, in you, right? Because it's that moment to you that's going to get you to the most true moment of that. There. Close your eyes. Ready? And go! Wait till you really feel it to come up. It's not a race. You need to really feel in your stomach to stretch that out. Let the breath out too. Let the breath guide the rest of your body. Okay. Your eyes closed. Can you jump out? Okay, now go to the right again. One more to the right. Cool, all right. So, all right. Okay. Now, here's what we're going to do. This is good called, I'm calling this, call this the fast frame. What you don't want to do is overthink. Sometimes we overthink ourselves out of a lot of things. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to say, go, out, switch, go. So what's going to mean is go, you go and do it, out, switch, you go up to the next one, go, and you jump right to the next one. Don't think that. So you go to the next one, you see what it is, you think that, and you jump in and you try to get that one. Okay? So look at one in front of you. Ready, and go. Don't do the stereotype. Think of that moment.